Okay, so how was I doing this? And so we're going to go to Artistly. I want to come up here to AI Storybook Studio. And you have all these options from the alphabet book to script, ideas, coloring books. We'll do idea to storybook. And I'm not going to use a reference picture for this. You can easily create one with Image Designer and yeah, go with that. So let's do something like a boy. We'll do like a young boy with brown curly hair, orange line is we'll do the moral story lesson. We'll get there eventually. So a young boy with curly brown hair learns a moral lesson about lying. Yours will be more elaborate than that probably, but I'm just throwing this together really quick. So story type, you have all these options to choose from. We're going to do more. Characters, let's just do one for right now to speed it up. Age group, we'll do young, 3 to 5. Dimensions, so really the only one on here that's going to fit you will be 3 by 4. Because I can go to 7, 10, or 8.5 by 11. It won't be perfect like some of the other ones, but yeah, that'll work. So we'll go details. I'm not going to name it. I do want it to create at least the front cover, so I'm going to leave it like that. I can throw in the title. We did one character. We'll do 12 pages. Keep it small. 3, 4, and generate. So it's going to do all the work for us. Again, your story idea. I'm sure you'll have something laid out, or it'll be a little bit more elaborate than that. It's my first video ever doing, so it's going to be a little raw, rocky, not edited. Alright, so that's great and all that. They look pretty good so far. There will always be something off. I have never had it where all my images were perfect. Usually it could be a key item. One of the pictures may not have that red star for this one. The mom will change. The dad, if it was a dad, will change. See, the mother already changed. Close, but none of the mothers look the same. All 3 of them are off. This one kind of matches this one. Not really. Sweater's off. So there will be differences. Easy fix. You can just come here, regenerate design. You can edit your image, or you edit the text, I believe, for that, where you would write how you want it to look, and you can swap the image. That's what I always use. So let's do this really quick while we're waiting. So she doesn't match. What one? Looks pretty good. So since this one's off, we're just going to hit regenerate. We'll try to get a couple of them similar. She's good. You don't really see the sweater. But yeah, they're all pretty much off. So you can do that. You can, she went blue again. So there is another way to do it. I don't want to get that elaborate into it right now. So I have her say she didn't change it all. So what I would do at this point is I'd come up and I would hit AI Design Assistant, and then I'd come down to Photo Editor. And then I would choose from library, pick the image you don't like. Where'd she go? She's wearing blue. And bring that up. make sure you set your setting for your size. If that's off, it's not going to do you much good. And then you would pick, I don't know, let's try lady, woman. They're both wearing blue. So woman in blue is wearing a white sweater. And we'll see what we get with that. Generate image. You're going to have to play with it a bit. Well, that's what I would recommend. I'd recommend getting your images the way that you want them. I'm not going to do it right now. I'm just showing you how to put it together for KDP eventually. So there's a picture. Didn't change anything. It'll take more extensive editing than that. So if we wanted to, we could pick the image if we had the one we wanted, and we would swap story image, choose from library. That's the one we created. And we would hit submit, and it would swap that picture for that one. See? So it popped up. Like I said, you already have it matching. At this point, I'd probably put them all on a blue shirt. I gave her the same shirt that he's wearing. It does that. So you can do that, or I think the best idea for this, what I would do, no, they're all different. It might be easier if you grab the picture, went to photo edit, and you use the picture that you like, and you just tried to prompt the boy. So you would change this for that, something like the woman is bent over and the boy is pointing forward, and try that with that picture, this one up here with the white sweater, and that will give you the white sweater every time. So you'd just be prompting what the boy is doing, and then you'd swap it anyways. So from there, we're in personal stuff, so we'll use these tabs. The second set down, AI storybook, Leo's little lie, create flipbook. Select any picture, it'll select them all. There's our title that we're going to use. So we hit create flipbook, and it wants more information. You have the title. Templates, I'm not going to use any. I don't really care for them. For the front cover, we have that image, so we're going to choose that. You can go to Image Designer, create cover, and do not put the title or anything in. That'd probably be the easiest way to get the back cover. But for this, we're just going to choose the last image, I think, which is, we'll just go with this one. So we didn't do a voice because we're not using that. We're just going to upload anyways. So we have no template. We have the cover, the back cover. Of course, it'll be something different, I'm sure. Then we're going to generate flip cover, flip book. Then it's going to work its magic. And I'll just wait for that. That's funny. This is one I was messing with too. I don't need that one. That's in progress. It's going to take a little bit. 8. Well, I guess while we wait, with our personal stuff, we'll grab a picture. First, I kind of want to drop those. I don't know. Keep them for now. My keys, my A's. I guess while we're waiting, why not? Let's try it. Okay. So we're going to mess around since we're waiting for the book to complete. Let's check it. It's ready already. Nice. So right here, you can download it for yourself, especially if you did the voice. Then you can add that on your computer, send that out. For Amazon, you're going to do the KDP manuscript and download that. That's up to 10 to 20 minutes. It's usually quicker than that. But anyways, so we'll do a AI design assistant. Then we're going to go to photo editor. The image that was, I don't know, she's blue there, too white. Let's try to get that blue to a white. So, and she's wearing the same shirt as him. So we gotta change that. So I'd say we'll go what, 3, 4. We'll just go something like the lady and boy hug. Let's try to emphasize that hug. Let's see what we get. Real simple. You can get more elaborate if you like. Sometimes the more in depth you get, the harder it is to get what you want. Or at least it's been for me. Yeah, see, that didn't do anything. So we'll come back up here, try again. Is there one where they're closer? No, it's about the same. And we'll do the same picture. Again, 3, 4, and the 2 people hug each other. Let's see what it gives us. There you go, they're hugging. He kind of looks scared of her, but they're still hugging. You can change that later. So then we could come down and what one do we want? This one. She's wearing his shirt. She's wearing his shirt. His shoe color probably changed. And we're just going to swap the image story. Choose from library. This is one we want. Still a different white shirt, but go with that. And there we go. Swapped it. Your other option. Let's find one that needs to be changed. This one's the same. Or 2 of them. Anyways. The other option is just to regenerate, but after you do that about 20 times, you see it's not going anywhere. But you can edit the text, right? Yeah, describe what you want, so you can reprompt it yourself. Or use the photo editor thing. Sometimes one will work better than the others, so you'll just have to play with it. So you can edit it by typing what you want, or you can go to photo editor, do the same thing that way. But this one doesn't change it until you're ready to. I guess that's why I prefer the photo editor. It's just a personal thing. Alright, so we have that. Played around with photo editor. Again, image designer 6. No. You're going to go to design assistant. From there, photo editor, which is nice. You also have your upscaler here and your custom upscaler. A lot of times I use this one, and you can do more than one image at a time. So if I'm making a book and I have, say, 30, 40 different images, and I want to change them a little bit or make them so I don't have to stretch them, I'll upload usually 10 to 15 at a time to custom upscaler, set the dimensions exactly that you want, and it'll come out that way. So let's see how we're doing. Storybook. Yeah, we're at flipbooks. We're ready to download, so that means we're downloaded. Let's go to downloads. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. It's not ready yet. Alright, let's try it this way. I could have sworn we did it. Maybe it stopped it because I edited something. Yeah, so we're going to go to, yeah, I just have to throw it in my downloads. I'll save that. Alright, we have the file. Yes, we have the file, so we're just going to rename it Leo for right now. Then the fun part, we're going to go to publishing, create a new title after you sign in, Kindle Direct Publishing. And I would just do a paperback there. I could do whatever, Leo. I don't know what the whole thing was. That's in my way now. Leo's Little Lie. Little Lie. I'm not going to do a subtitle. You definitely always put a subtitle, no matter what. Make a subtitle. Every book, subtitle. Even if it's journal, subtitle. It's probably the most important thing, subtitle. And then you'd fill in your name. I already have that. And then you'd write a description. I own the copyright, yes. There's no nudity or anything bad. And pick your categories. You can pick up to 3, so I would say pick up to 3. Definitely pick 3. It's not a journal. It's not like a kiddie book, so it's not large print over like a 16-point font. Then type in your keywords, of course. Then we'd hit save and continue. I don't think it'll let me, but I'm not filling it all the way out. So just for this, we're just going to do that, and just so we can get through it. I'm going to bypass that. I didn't like that either. Fine. See if it'll let us to page 2. All right, here you have the ISBN. Click that. It'll give you an ISBN, so you don't have to purchase it. Probably standard color for a kiddie book, or I always go premium. Yeah, all of mine, except for one, I think has been premium. And then bleed. If the image goes all the way to the edges, even if one image goes all the way to the edges of a page, you have to pick bleed. So, and the size we're going to have to do will be like 7 by 10 will be the closest. We'll do matte. You can make it hair shiny, so they're protected a little bit. Then you would upload your manuscript right there, Leo. Now, I didn't make a back cover really. Usually I make all my covers in Canva. I go to KDP, I get the correct dimensions. I guess I can show that. So I would open up a window, saved of course, KDP cover. So I'd go paperback. Again, it's the print cover calculator and templates. So we'll do paperback. Let's just do premium color. White paper, left to right. The measurements, we'll do inches, the trim, 7 by 10. Yeah, we did 12 pages, so you put in your 12 pages, click off of it. Alright, so we're going to lie. We would have had more pages. This is just an example. So let's do the bare minimum 24, click off of it, get your dimensions. So this is pretty much what you're looking at in here, all the numbers you need. This is why I made all those charts in the KDP key book I made. That's why. So you did the dimensions, so you can hit download template. It'll be a zip file. Open it up. You want the PNG. So take the PNG, upload it into Canva, put your dimensions right here. You can do it any way you want. I do the full cover. So I have it all laid out on the screen. The left and the right are all together in the spine. And then you can build your book from there. But this template you can upload straight to Canva, drag it over, lay it down, drag it, put it in the top left corner, drag it across the screen. It'll fit your template perfect, okay? Once it fits there, you'll know exactly where your spine is. You'll know exactly where your margins are, where your bleed is. So you can go with that. All right, so back over here, that's done. We will let them create the cover. I did this once, I believe. Typically, I always make my own. I think I did it once in the beginning. I don't know why it's showing that. I thought it ought to. From image from my gallery, I guess. I don't know. We'll just use her. No. No, no, no. Let's do this. Personal. Yeah, you can be our cover. Why not? Skipped it from my computer. We'll use him. There you go. That's alright. You can edit it now. Dismiss that. You can drag it around, put it where you want it. Your spine you can change as well. Upload your picture. Do a little bio about you, a description of the book. I guess it's going to make me a. Maybe we'll use him. There we go. Line. It's here. Alright. Right here. Once more. I want to stretch it. Let's see what the hair is. Building your cover. Alright, so the cover would look like that. I would do save and submit. We have the premium cover, the size, the bleed is on, it's glossy, manuscript, and the cover. Come down, did you use AI? I guess we did for everything, so you can do yes. And be honest about it. So artistically, go to images, and the same thing, artistically. I didn't do translations, so none. And what are we missing here? We gotta do a preview. It's still uploading the. It's uploading something because we don't have this yet. Oh, well, it's an ISBN. Find the ISBN. There we go. Now we can see the preview. This can take a few minutes. It shouldn't be too long with this. It's, what, 12 pages? Updates. Then the next page, you're pretty much done after you preview it and everything's good. Then you'll go to the rights and pricing, set your price, and then hit publish. You can order the author version of the book as well if you like. Well, this is what the cover would look like. Then you can click to see your pages. Now, if there's errors, they're going to call this one. Yeah, this one's not going to pass because you can see the lines here and here and here. The text is going past that. This will get sent back KDP will email you and say fix your page, and they'll list it over here. Typically, they'll say page 1, 3, 39, 38, stuff like that. So you'll know, but this definitely will not pass the review before publishing. This one will always try to stay within these gray lines. Otherwise, you're just going to have to fix it anyways. That's why I did the KDP key. So usually when you get here, you don't have that problem. But if you're just going straight from Artistly to here, there's a chance that you will have that. Maybe if I picked 8.5 by 11, it wouldn't be like that. But we can try it. So I mean, the image quality is pretty good. Alright, let's get out of here. But we know that won't pass. Fine. So exit previewer, and then you could go and make your changes with this. So if I was going to do it from here, I would to at least resize that one, which is, well, we made that. So this one, this is the one that's the problem because of the text. So we could try this. We could go design assistant to custom upscale. Grab that picture. I hate this loadout. You don't know where your images are. They go up and down. But if you're in a different part of this, they go left and right. I do not like this layout for picking images. They need to do something about that. We'll do this one. So we're doing 7 by 10. So let's add a little bit to it. Maybe shrink it. Well, if we did like, let's do like 6.5 by 10. We're doing 7 by 10 upscale. So anyways, we'd have to fix the image that way. The only other option you would have would be to hit up Canva. So with Canva, we would do a custom size, and then we would need this 14306. And what was the other number? 10.25. That one. 14306. What was it? 10.25. Maybe that's 25. 156. Yeah, 10.25. So we have that. Create new design. And that'll give you your whole cover. Yeah, why not? So download template. So from your template, we would go to our downloads. If we do it that way, so we're just going to copy that. We're going to go back up. And paste it here. Go to my page. Canva. Canva, where'd you go? Upload. Upload files. Go with this file. When it's done, drag it over, drop it. And put it up in your corner. Put it up there. Drag it all the way to the end. Just make sure. Yep. Yep. Perfect. That's good. We're outside of the bleed lines. Always make sure you have bleed on if you're in here. You just go to settings, show bleed. So that's pretty much what you're going to be working with. So from there you could upload files. I didn't do it. I want to prepare to go this spot. But why not? So let's go with our original. Download that bad boy. We're going to upload that. I want some guides just so I have an idea. So I'll throw a couple guides in here to make it easier for us. After that, we really don't need that, so that goes away. So then, do the stop it. What is wrong with this thing? Stop it. Alright, fine. We'll go to the corner, drag it. Let's see how much we're going to lose. I'll stretch a bit. Yeah, that didn't really help us too much, did it? We did the other one smaller. This is one thing I like about. I like this a lot about Artistic. Alright, so we're going to go to Design Assistance, Custom Upscaler. We're going to do it right now. Which was my first one? This one, I believe. So let's select this. So since we did 7 by 10, let's go, let's just go 8 by 10. Yeah, let's go 8 by 10 and see what we get. Again, this video is not polished. I would have had a description laid out, a title. I would have had some of a script, but it's 1 a.m. and I saw the message. I figured, what the hell, I'm not doing anything right now, so let's sleep. So we're going to take this, download this image, pop back over to Canva, upload that image. Did I get it yet? I think I got it. Should I got it? Yeah, there it is. Make sure you have the right image. It's uploading. I love Canva. Canva's Artistically and Canva are my two favorite programs. I've used just about all of them. I liked Leonardo, but they get your image wrong, add stuff. That did not help us at all, and it stretched our picture, so we'd have to re-image that. I don't like that. Anyways, you can play around with the specs. Let's just go with this for right now. I'll show you why I like Canva so much. Drop your picture and then take it over, apparently. So I'm going to drag this over, drag this over, drag it down. This is why I love Canva. So now click your image so you get this whole bar here. You're going to click Edit and you're going to go to Magic Studio. My two favorite right here. Grab text, grab magic. Best things ever. So we'll try text. Grab text. Give it a second. Right there. Boom, boom. It's going to grab all that text. Bad thing is if it's in 3D or if it's outlined, it drops it all, and it can leave some like warping behind it. This one did not, so that's awesome. So anyways, we wouldn't have to do too much if we're gonna use this. We can, in Mucher guides, they always do that. They pull instead of your image. Right, get off of there. So let me shrink it up. And will it let me do this? Yeah, cool. We want it within the lines now. So, yeah, we'll go smaller. This will be within the lines for sure. So we're going to bring it down here underneath the lines. And you just center it about right. This is going to get cut off right here at about this outside line. Not the purple, but the inside. So you would try to center it from this guide we put in for the spine of the book. So about the same distance roughly. So we'll just try like that for right now. And we can go back to edit, grab text, and see. The other one goes away because you already grabbed it, so you don't need it. And then that one, we'll just shrink it up. And you can even move it around. I never put it up there anyways, I put it down here somewhere. Change the color of it, so make sure your border's not crossing, this guide's in the way. So let's do it this way. I don't like to lose my guides. I'm going to drop under a little bit, over a little bit. Of course it's still on my guide, isn't it? Alright. Oh my god. So we'll go with about that. Again, that's going to cut there, so get off of the top line. But yeah, if this box is going over, it can throw an error, so just try to keep it off of the gray box. It's a lot better getting it published the first go around. I'm not even all lined up, am I? There we go. This one, I don't know. Like I said, I was just doing this really quick. You could just do something like that, or a black. Yeah, you could do like a black, whatever color you want, whatever picture you want. But I would definitely do this, and I'd pull this over here, and I would definitely fill this in, the whole description, your back cover description. You're gonna have one, so your back image or your back cover description, you just paste that in here, align it. Again, do not cross these gray lines. Keep it within the lines. And typically for these books, I don't know, sometimes I center, if it's like a manuscript, I will have it centered or shifted to the left. So then when you're done, you would share it, you would download. Download as a PDF though, if you do this. It has to be a PDF. Yeah, why not? So we'll just hit download PDF, download. We'll go with that. That should be done. It should pop up. Should pop up. I don't know what that window's doing up. I don't need it. So we're pretty much done with that. So we can go back to KDP, not the cover. Alright, so we're back here to the content. We fix this so we can do upload our own. Is that right? I'm not sure that was right. It should be after that one. There it is. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Because we didn't edit the PDF, we went straight from Artistly with that. So everything else is filled out. So yes, and preview. You can't pass this page without previewing it. So we have that. And it's going to take its time for that. But yeah, that's a little breakdown of Canva. Like I said, Canva is very, very useful. Artistly has it too, though. I haven't used it a ton because I get Canva Teacher Edition I have access to, whatever that is. I get the Crown stuff, that's all I know. But if we went to like Dashboard, when you create, this is where we're doing all the AI, but you can come over and hit Advanced AI. There's AI in here too, like you can resize, you can upscale, stuff like that. I played around with it a little. This has some cool features too. This will upscale as well. Stylizer, you can have your images or something, an avatar holding merchandise, whatever you want. So they can hold a mug, be wearing a sweater with their picture on it, or whatever you want to do. So this definitely is very, very useful. I don't know what one it comes with. I got the Pro Edition about a year ago. And then the influencer stuff, so you can just pick someone to hold your stuff. And then the designer, you can kind of reformat your size. You can mirror magic. So it'll tell you what your text was, and then you can use that. A lot of the stuff has mirror magic. It's useful. It's really good. All right, so where were we? Back to here. Okay, so see, we're within the lines, so it's not going to get rejected. That would have your description. Again, just throwing this together as an example. So, some of these are iffy. Oh, wait. Ugh. You know, that's the same image, right? It is. We don't really need that, but it's in our file, so let's exit that again. We'll pop over to Canva. Oh, I haven't done this before. So for this one, we will upload. We're gonna upload. What are we gonna upload? We're gonna upload our PDF, which is fine. So that does that. So yeah, very useful. Social media tags, all that. I haven't used any of that stuff. Pretty much everything I use is on the other side. So we were here, and we just uploaded it right here. So we'll open that. So this one's good. We'll go to the second. No, this is the bad one, right? Yeah. So we'll do the same thing. Edit, rinse, and repeat. I would come back over to grab text and hope that we can just get a hold of the text. If not, you can use the magic grab. For all of it, you can click. Well, this one you can click. Most of them, you get click over here, and this side will be brush. So you can hit the brush, and you can just color what you're trying to get, and that works too. Usually that distorts behind the image, so you might have to use the magic eraser. I don't know what I'm doing now. So we're just going to shrink you down to about, I guess, there. I'm going to drop this. Recenter you. I'm not going to mess with that right now. So then after that, I'm going to hit share. This is going to be a PDF print. PDF print. When you use PDF print, all your images go to 300 DPI. So that's the brilliance of it. There he is. Alright. I'm running slow. We'll close them all. We're just going to hit this up again. You know what? I keep going to that page. I'm not redoing this video. I'm not going to make it all pretty. I'll put it up, delete it if I need to. After you guys see it, I'll delete it. I wasn't planning on ever doing this, but it's a good learning experience, I think. So we'll see. We'll see if the recording even works out, because, like I said, I've never done this. Probably the most raw thing you're going to see on YouTube. Unless you go back 10 years, 11 years. Back when everyone did it, they just whipped out their phone and uploaded to YouTube. Nowadays, it's all polished and pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. I don't even know that image I'll use for the thumbnail for this video. Holy crap, I didn't know it was 45 minutes. I was thinking I could do this in 10. I was wrong. But hopefully it helps. Then again, I might log on and see 8 people already posted their video to you. I'm sure there's people making videos of this. I'm sure they look a lot prettier than this one too. Alright, checking your cover for quality issues. Oh, I'm not going to submit this though. I draw the line at submitting. I created a book, got an ISBN for a demo, but no, I do not plan on submitting this. I'll take you to the price info. After that, you've seen everything, and I'm pretty sure you'll be able to mirror that and get the results you want. Just don't print and then publish. Fix your images. Make your images look good. There's 1,000,001 books out there that just have, I guess they call it AI slop now. Don't do that. If it's bad, it's not worth uploading. Who's going to buy it? And if they do, you get a bad review. No one else will buy it. So take your time. Make it right. Go for quality over quantity every time. I know I won't put anything up with that. If it has my name on it, there's no way. Anyways, back to the book. So your pretty description cover. Your description for the cover will be there. This is within the lines again. On the spine in Canva, or even without Canva, you can add your text here, so you could write your name here and the title down here if you want. It has to be so many pages before it allows that, otherwise KDP will reject it. So you're going to have to read some. All right. I don't even know if I wrote about that in my book. I don't think I covered that in the book. Leo's much a lie. Looks good within the line, so we're not chancing we're not going to get rejected. That's not really an issue. As long as it's not text. If it's part of the image, they may reject it once, but if it's text, they're rejecting it 100% of the time, so just keep that in mind. The gray means no. But some of the pictures are really good. I am happy that I got this program. I think it's really good. Really, really good. I've learned so much. But that's it. A lot of people just buy the program, hop on, and they're like, why doesn't it do it for me? You're going to have to learn. You're going to have to spend some hours. Like I said, I think I posted about it. When I first got the program, I spent like 2 months. All I did was sit down and make images. I created images, I edited images. Alright, well, he's got a square nose, but hey. So all that's done. We know it's going to pass, so we'll hit approve. I'm going to try to wrap this up in a minute. But it's been fun. And then we'll hit save and continue. So this is the price that it costs to make your book. That's the cost to make your book in all these places. So submit, save and continue. This page is just price, if I remember right. Yeah, so all territories, there's your prices. And it'll tell you. All right, so they did an update. So check this out. So say I did $9.98. Watch. So if I do $9.98, what we would get per book would be 79 cents. Now watch this. I'm going to add 1 penny. Now we get $1 more. So Amazon wants you to price your stuff at least at $9, which you just saw. Again, if we go back down 1 penny, our $1.79 gets reduced to 79 cents. We go back up, there's your $1 back. Or if we ever go back up, that is. So it's late back there. So once everything was set and done, however you want it, these are the prices. You set your price. You can request a proof. It'll take you off this page. Don't panic, because you can come back to this page. I believe it opens up another window. Anyways, you don't lose all your work. Then you just click publish your paperback book and you are done. So I really hope that helps. Like I said, I've never done this before, so don't be too brutal in the comments. I'll probably delete this after tomorrow, but hope it helps. Bye.